it's not clear that there was anything illegal done, but certainly improper, or at least not respectful of the voters. You could say that all day long. This is the Attorney General, the person responsible for defending the state in this case, not just not just checking the language to make sure it's implementable, but actually writing some of the language. I mean, as at least a little bit I saw seemed to imply that the Attorney General at least wrote the first version of the intents section of the bill. That's a really big deal. I mean, it's not unusual for in Democrats and Republicans to share bill language with the Attorney General to get a legal evaluation, but for them to step into the middle of crafting the bill, writing the language, that seems, to me, seems inappropriate, especially when they're going to be tasked with defending it long term in front of the state Supreme Court. So, yeah, this just seems, again, it's a kind of an inside look at the raw political power that the Democratic elite, the Democratic majority leaders are Democratic leaders are willing to use to get their way and to stand in the way of what the historic opposition of voters in our state to this type of attacks. It's not that they ask the Attorney General for their opinion. It's the depth of this conversation. Not like, hey, we got a bill, will you just check it? It's like we have proposed parts of the bill coming to the legislature from the Attorney General. That's a whole different level. And that's what I mean when, helping people understand just how unusual this is and how much. And then I still think the biggest part is just, and it confirms what we've been saying, is they're willing to just disregard the will of the people and actively work against it to keep this from coming to a vote of the people. And if it comes to a vote of the people, come to a vote of the people in a way that they can weigh in most forcefully to keep, to get the decision they want. You remember, unless the Supreme Court decides on this current litigation, that there will be no referendum. And if there's an initiative, the Attorney General also has a role in that. He gets to help decide the title, helps to, they help, and of course, state government puts together the financial impact statement. All of this we've seen in the past, they have used to bias voters in the direction they want them to go. So they're using every tool in the toolbox, everything, and frankly, the toolbox they built themselves with legislation to get, to shape this in a way to hopefully get the voters to say, yes, we now, after 10 tries, they now collectively want an income tax. I don't think that's going to happen. I think the voters are smarter than that, but I think we have work to do in getting this information out to people around the state.